In a season where narratives shift weekly and pressure mounts with each match day, Liverpool once again found themselves navigating late turbulence, this time against a spirited West Ham United. Yet, in typical fashion, their captain Virgil van Dijk stood tallest, both literally and metaphorically, to nod in a decisive 89th-minute header and seal a vital 2-1 victory at Anfield. With the win, Liverpool moved 13 points clear at the top of the Premier League, needing just 6 more to mathematically clinch the title. It's a position earned not through glamour, but grit, and few moments better epitomize that than Van Dijk's match-winning goal. The game's defining twist came moments after what might have been a costly mix-up between Van Dijk and Andy Robertson. Miscommunication in the Liverpool back line led to an unfortunate own goal from Robertson, cancelling out Luis Diaz's composed first-half finish, laid on beautifully by Mohamed Salah with a deft outside-of-the-boot pass. I heard Robertson shout, "But listen, these things unfortunately happen." Obviously there was time to make it right, and luckily we did, Van Dijk told Sky Sports post-match. "We train a lot on it and I try to be important. Finally today I could score the winner. On to the next." It was, in truth, a captain's intervention in the purest sense. Having made an error, however innocuous, Van Dijk responded not with hesitation but with clarity, climbing above the West Ham defense to guide the ball home and restore order. This wasn't just any victory. The occasion was emotionally charged, taking place on the eve of the Hillsborough anniversary, a solemn and reflective period in the club's calendar. Van Dijk, captaining his 100th league match for Liverpool, appeared visibly moved. "I can tell you I'm very proud today to captain my 100th league game for Liverpool. It was an emotional day because of the Hillsborough anniversary," he added. "The main focus was to get 3 points and get a step closer to all of our dreams, not only us as players and staff, but the whole of everyone connected to Liverpool FC. That's the main thing. This depth of sentiment is not merely symbolic. It's the connective tissue between club, players, and supporters, a reminder that for Liverpool, moments like these are never just about points, they're about identity. It would be unfair to ignore West Ham United's contribution to a pulsating encounter. Far from a side rolling over for a title-chasing juggernaut, David Moyes' men were organized, intelligent, and in the second half, aggressive in their pursuit of an equalizer which they eventually forced, albeit through fortune. It's a good team, to be fair, they have a good plan," said Salah. "They managed to play better in the second half and they managed to score. But in the end, it was Liverpool's resilience, a hallmark of their campaign under new manager Arne Slot, that proved decisive." Salah, whose contract extension was announced earlier this week, summed it up succinctly, "I think in that stage the most important thing is to win the game, and we did well in the last few minutes." He added, "We owe the fans a league title. When we won it in 2019-20, we won it in a lockdown. So, let's go for it and win it. That's the most important thing." With 6 matches remaining, the Premier League crown is within touching distance for Liverpool. Van Dijk's late heroics against West Ham United were more than just 3 points. They were a statement of intent, a rallying cry for the final push, and perhaps a defining image of this title run. The cop knows the weight of history. And now, with the finish line in sight, it's becoming harder to shake the feeling that this Liverpool side, led by their towering Dutchman, is destined to deliver once more.